Why did you join?
Oak Valley College. I was working in sales for 10 years before coming to Oak Valley College. I worked for a company called CoreMart. I oversaw 715 stores, had about six guys that reported to me on the route. Before that, I worked for 7 Up. I've been in sales for probably 10 years before my time at Oak Valley College. I was driving from 3 a.m. to probably 6, 7 in the evening as well. So I was driving, my route consisted of stores from Santa Barbara to Orange County. I spent a lot of time on the road. And I started talking to my wife, and I was like, I'm just really burnt out with what I'm doing. I just couldn't do it anymore. So I started looking for jobs. I was a high school teacher back in 2012 and also a school administrator. So when I saw this role come up for the campus director for this new campus here in Santa Ana, I was excited about it instantly and wanted to take a look at it. I read the job description, I talked it over with my wife, and I applied and got a call within 4 days to interview. I met with the president, interviewed with him, and I had four of the interviews after that. The process went pretty quickly and the door opened. So I walked through it, and that's the way I looked at it. This organization is really amazing. And this college is very unique compared to a lot of universities and junior colleges out there in the sense that you can graduate and get a full bachelor's degree in 2 years and 8 months and graduate debt free. So it was just a real blessing for my life at the time. I really needed a change. That was my main reason. What made you decide to join the chamber, and how has being a member impacted your business? Joining the chamber was absolutely probably the best thing that I could have ever done in my whole life, to be honest with you. I was talking to Jackie, who's also a member of the chamber as well, at the Taste of Santa Ana recently. I went up to her, and her and I have gotten really cool since I've been a part of the chamber. Stacy, who was the vice president of Oak Valley College at the time, was a member. So I became a member just by being a part of the college. But being a part of the chamber has been such a blessing to me. I'll be honest with you. I've met some amazing people like Dave and Cheryl and you, Fred, and Art and Sharon and Eric. I've just met some amazing people. And you don't really realize the power of networking until you start networking. And man, it's wild. Everywhere I go now, people are like, hey, I remember you. I know you from Oak Valley College, or hi, come sit with us, or whatever it might be. It's just, it's just changed my life, to be honest with you. It's probably been the best decision I've ever made as far as getting involved in a chamber. And how it's impacted my business, obviously, is that with Oak Valley College, everything's about exposure as far as who knows about our school and getting our name out there. Santa Ana, we've had a campus in Rialto since 2016, but our campus is new here in Santa Ana. We spent a year just planting that seed, going to events, handing out business cards, doing presentations, talking to people. And now things are moving so great because we've established a college here. So it's been the best thing I've ever done. What sets your business apart from others in your industry? What unique value or service do you offer to your clients? Good, I love this one. When I think about Oak Valley College, what I love about Oak Valley College compared to other colleges and universities, one, we're a private college compared to some of the other schools that are in the area, like Santa Ana College or just some of the other universities in the area. What's unique about our school is we offer a full bachelor's degree in 2 years and 8 months. The traditional route for most students, unless their parents are pretty wealthy and can afford to send them to some of these Ivy League schools, what makes our college unique is that a student can skip the junior college process. They'll normally go and they'll spend 2, 3, 4 years at a junior college working on their general ed classes. And then they'll transfer to a 4 year and spend another 2 years there. So it ends up being about 5 or 6 years that a student spends just working on their bachelor's degree, not even to think what they're going to do after that. What's unique about Oak Valley is that they avoid all that. They go straight from high school into a program that they can finish in 2 years and 8 months. They graduate debt free from our program. And since Oak Valley's existence or inception in 2016, not one student has graduated with any debt. That's the beautiful thing about it. If you look at the debt today, we have two forms of debt that's really crippling our country in a sense, right? We have mortgage loans and we have student debt. Our student loan debt is about $1.2 trillion. And there's a saying that out of every 10 students that take on a student loan, three of them default on their loans, which means, and then the average time that it takes a student to pay their loans back is anywhere from 15 to 20 years. So you figure a student that's graduating at 18, they're almost 40 by the time they pay off their student loans. And that's just crazy. That's just absolutely ridiculous. That's what's so amazing to me as I go to these events and I talk to people about our college, and they can't see the value in going to a college, getting a full bachelor's degree in 2 years and 8 months, and not owing anything when they walk away. So it really just blows my mind.
How can other chamber members or other community members, how can they help you get the students and build your business?
Okay. What I think the biggest need for us as a college right now is I've just been handed a new role as well. Besides being the campus director and hiring teachers and admission counselors and also helping my team to find students, as I've also taken the role of helping to assist with fundraising for our school. Because we're a nonprofit, we run by donor funding and those kind of things. And I guess the biggest thing that would help me or us as a college, number one is students. Obviously, we can't run a college if we don't have students. As we go to these events, I've been finding it a little difficult to get into some of the schools in Santa Ana. Any help as far as getting into some of the schools in Santa Ana, it's really been amazing that I've gone to some of the surrounding cities, Newport Beach or Anaheim or Costa Mesa, and those schools have been really open and letting us in, and we've done amazingly there. We've drawn a lot of interest from students that are interested in coming to our school. Santa Ana, we've gotten into a few schools. We've gone to some college fairs, but as far as getting into the schools, it's been really difficult, and I don't know why. And finding students, obviously, is the pillar of our success. We're a small Christian college here in Santa Ana, and we know there's some kids that don't want to go away to college. And so those are the kids that we want. We want the kids that are interested in staying close to home and going to a great school and not only learning about business, which is our pillar, but also learning about we are a Christian school, so we teach from a biblical worldview. And so kids that are interested in that and parents that want to keep their kids close to home, I think it's a great thing. That's what we need help with, finding students, donor funding, and those kind of things that kind of keep us afloat.
All right. Another great answer. Thank you. All right. So next question, how do you stay engaged with the local community and why is that important to you and your business?
Okay. My calendar is full and I love it. I absolutely love it. I get bored really fast. And so for me, I love a full calendar, but not only so much a full calendar, but just being intentional about what events I choose and how I choose to spread my time out and make it productive. I go to a lot of events, and what's great about that is that not only do I get to meet great people, which I love, but I also get to meet people that can take this school to the next level. And so that's always my goal, to be intentional while I'm out there. When I first started with the school, I think I spent my first month just sitting here, just trying to figure out how do I start to engage. And then once I joined the chamber, it just took off. I started meeting people and then they started introducing me to people. And now I go all over. I'm in Irvine, I'm in Costa Mesa, I'm in Santa Ana, I'm in Long Beach. I'm all over the place and I'm promoting our school actively. It's been wonderful. And I think there's so much power in networking. And I think so many people don't know that. It's so much power in it. And I didn't realize it. And I'm telling you, it's grown me personally as a professional, but also I believe it's taken our school to another level as well.
Good. I think that's a good segue to the next question is what advice would you give to other entrepreneurs or other small businesses or looking to grow in this area? What's the best advice you can give them?
Okay. Last night I went to a college fair and I walked around. I walked around. I had my mission counselor with me. And so she worked the table at the event, talking to seniors and having them fill out interest cards and giving them information about our school. And I did the same, but I also took some time to just walk around. And I talked to people that were small business owners. I talked to other colleges and so on. I came up on this couple that's brand new here in Santa Ana. They just joined the chamber. They went to an ambassador meeting recently, and they're trying to figure out how to grow their business. And they're a married couple and an awesome couple and a young couple. And my advice to them was to join the chamber, number one. If they're not a member of the chamber, to become a member of the chamber. Because what happened to me, I want to see that happen too. My heart is for everybody to be successful. If you start a business and there's ways of cutting that time in half as far as trying to grow your business. And if you're doing it in a way where you're not networking with people, it's a huge mistake. And so my advice to that couple was, look, join the chamber first of all, start going to events, giving out your card, talking to people about what you do, get a strong presence on social media and start promoting your business. And I think that's the best thing they can do because you meet one person and then that person introduces you to someone else that can take your business to another place. Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. What do you now? Is there anything new that you guys are doing? Product, service, program, event that you want other chamber members to know about?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that we're focusing on right now is building a strong social media presence. We actually hired one of our students that recently graduated from our program. She started a social media company, and we hired her. I think it's no better gift than to hire someone who actually graduated from your program, right? Who's going to promote your program the most is someone that's been through the program. And our social media has already grown. She's been on staff now for probably about 2 months, and we've already seen growth. And so I think that's going to, again, that's going to help us so much by getting out there and for people to start seeing us on social media. That's been great.
Any last words that you that you want to say about Oak Valley College or anything in particular?
Oak Valley College is a great school. And I know I've been saying that consistently over and over again, but it really is. I've worked a lot of what I call jobs in my life. I was a human resource director. I was a store manager in the grocery industry. I was a high school teacher. I've done a lot of things, but I've never been as passionate about something as I am about this because I truly believe in it. I believe that this can solve the problem for a lot of kids that are coming up and trying to figure out what to do with their lives. And a lot of people don't want to major in business. I get that. But it's a two-year and 8-month program. And a lot of people, if they can get into a program and finish by the time they're even just turning 21, they're really just starting their lives. They've got so many choices or places that they can go after that, but they set the foundation, and that's what it's all about. And again, it's just a great program. It really is. And I hope more kids jump on board.